Hello, today is Good Friday, April 18th, 2025. Going in today's reading, a relic from the Calvary, the most precious blood of Christ. The Gospel of John tells us a soldier at the foot of the cross thrust his lance into Jesus' side, and immediately blood and water flowed out. According to legend, at that moment, a drop of Christ's precious blood fell upon the soldier's eyes. It is said that for years the soldier had struggled with poor vision, but as the blood touched his eyes, his sight was miraculously restored. The physical healing was accompanied by a spiritual awakening. Overwhelmed by what happened, he proclaimed, "Truly this man was the Son of God." Matthew 27:54. Repenting for his sin and confessing that he had crucified God in the flesh, the soldier collected the soil soaked with blood and water at the foot of the cross and placed it into a vase. He also gathered the sponge soaked in vinegar that was lifted up to Jesus on a hyssop branch. Though unnamed in the Gospels, the Roman soldier is now referred to as Longinus, a name derived from the Latin word for lance. Stories vary, but Longinus is said to have traveled to Mantua with the blood-soaked earth, known as the Preziosissimo Sangue de Cristo, most precious blood of Christ. Longinus later was murdered and by decapitation in the same city in 37 AD. Today, inside the Basilica of St. Andrea in Mantua, Italy, the remains of St. Longinus are kept in a chapel, while the vial of the soil soaked with the most precious blood of Christ is inside a crypt in the basilica. John 19, verse 39 through 40. Nicodemus, the one who had first come to him at night, also came bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, weighing about 100 pounds. They took the body of Jesus and bound it with burial cloths, along with the spices, according to Jewish burial custom. What a change has taken place in the Pharisee named Nicodemus. In the 3rd chapter of John's Gospel, Nicodemus came to talk to Jesus at night so that he wouldn't be seen. In the 7th chapter, when the chief priests and Pharisees wanted the temple guards to arrest Jesus, Nicodemus says, "Does our law condemn a person before it first hears him and finds out what he is doing?" Now, after Jesus has been crucified, look who comes on the scene. It is Nicodemus, bringing with him a staggering amount of fragrant resin and spices to give Jesus a burial fit for a king. Nicodemus represents those who partially accepted Jesus during his ministry, but came to see him in a different light after his crucifixion. His faith has grown. He now responds openly with unguarded love, which raises an interesting question. How has my faith evolved over the years? What were some of the turning points? Where is it now? I believe, Lord, help my unbelief. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I will catch you tomorrow.